The South African government has agreed to give Cuba a mouth-watering sum of $31 million to boost the economic status of the country. The agreement has been a long time coming. The pledge was first made in 2010 by South African President Jacob Zuma to Cuba, and then the agreement was signed in 2012, but it did not go through because there were a number of corrections to be made. But finally, it was signed by South African Minister of Trade and Industry, Rob Davies, and the Cuban ambassador to South Africa, Carlos Fernandez de Cosio. The multi-million-dollar package will be delivered to Cuba in 3 installments. The first payment will be $3.57 million to purchase seeds for Cuban agriculture. The second installment, $8.93 million, will be used to purchase goods from South Africa. And the final bit will be an $18.75 million line of credit. It was indeed an exciting moment for South Africa's rural doctor, Dr. Jenny Nash, who was named Rural Doctor of the Year among her peers by the Rural Doctors Association of Southern Africa, RUDASA, at their annual conference in Worcester last week. Nash, who oversees primary healthcare clinics in Greater K in the Eastern Cape, says she creatively relates with her patients in a way that will give her an in-depth understanding of what is influencing her patients. Sometimes it means doing many things that are not in your job description, but in serving the team to work together to achieve a goal, she says. Also honored were Jabulile Ndlovu from Manguzi Hospital in northern KwaZulu-Natal and Dr. Hans Hendricks from the Ceres District Hospital, both named Rural Occupational Therapist of the Year and Western Cape's Rural Doctor of the Year, respectively. Sometimes, the best thing a leader can do for his citizens is to make them feel at home, and that's what the governor of Benguela, Angola, Isaac Maria dos Anjos, did with the delivery of 905 titles of land plots concessions to citizens. The land is located on land reserve in the south of Benguela City. The awardees were drawn from all fields of endeavor, former soldiers, unemployed people, and civil servants, among other citizens. The governor shared some of the great points of the reserve and encouraged the beneficiaries to make proper use of the site. The Nigeria Super Eagle coach Stephen Keshi has named goalkeeper and skipper Vincent Anyama and 23 others for next month's 2015 Africa Cup of Nations qualifying match, which will be played home and away to Sudan. Both teams will have the first play in Khartoum on Saturday 11th October before trading tackles at the National Stadium Abuja 4 days later. In addition to some of the usual suspects, Keshi has opened the teams to a number of new faces in the hope of winning the back-to-back matches against Sudan. The new list includes new faces such as Raheem Lawal, former junior international, Aaron Samuel, China-based striker, and Anyora Ugonna, who plays in Norway. Other players include Babatunde Michael and England's Hope Akpan and Austria-based forward Sunday Emmanuel. Sudan is not sitting on its oars either. The team's coach Mohamed Abdallah has tightened up preparations against the Nigeria Super Eagles. The Sudanese team lost to both South Africa and Congo, but are optimistic that the match against the Super Eagles will work in their favor. Coach Abdallah is quoted as saying, "We must fight to get a win because another defeat will compromise our chances of qualifying for the tournament in Morocco. We wish both teams best of luck and will bring you updates from other teams as they all work to qualify for the African Cup of Nations tournament in Morocco early next year."